middle school, junior high, intermediate school. Whatever you call it, the years between elementary school and high school are pivotal years for personal and academic development. Parents know that in these years, critical questions will be answered. Will my child drift as a student, or will he find his own desire to learn? Will peer pressure drive my child, or will she find her own compass? Will my child have a narrow view of the world, or will it expand? The parents who are able to make a choice about their child's education want to know that their child will be interested, motivated, and empowered as a result of the learning environment. Experiential education accommodates the whole person as an active part in learning. The Connecticut Experiential Learning Center, CELC, of Branford, is a dynamic middle school program that provides small classes and combines exceptional academics with hands-on and real-world learning experiences to fit the academic, social, and emotional needs of the 5th through 8th grade student. CELC also invites homeschoolers to enjoy the benefits of what this small learning environment has to offer.
My husband and I chose the Connecticut Experiential Learning Center because my son was not progressing very well in public school.
Their philosophy is that they have hands-on learning, and it's translated into real-world activities.
He was describing himself as not as smart as the other kids in his classroom. He was losing his self-confidence. He was really checking out, and I was thinking, if he's checking out in 5th grade, what's going to happen when he's in 8th grade or 9th grade?
The teachers at CELC are magical in that they understand each student's individual way of learning and how they work together. They make that student do what they do best.
Led by educators who provide young people with experiences that allow them to stretch and explore their potential, CELC was founded in the spring of 2009 by Melinda Alcosser and Maria Mortale. Throughout their years of teaching in a small middle school setting, they continue to witness just how powerful this model of school can be. Learning is a lifelong process. Parents ultimately have the primary responsibility for educating their children. Considering how a child learns best can be the basis for the parent's decision to purposefully match the learning style with an environment to meet those needs. In a smaller setting, the chances increase that children can be met where they are. Small class size makes daily academic accountability possible for every student. Your middle school child will not go unnoticed or slip through the cracks. Instead, she will grow and develop appropriately. Blending in or disappearing in class is not an option.
He gained so much in self-confidence. He really learned how to study, how to organize himself, how to manage dates.
She's been able to learn basic scholastic strategies and techniques and apply it to things that she's very interested in.
In CELC, he's been able to be who he is in a community that encourages individuality.
At CELC, my son has really learned how to pull the different subjects together. So when we're talking about history now, he's kind of throwing in some geography stuff at the same time. When he's reading his casual reading now, he'll talk about some ancient Greek civilization or Egyptian stuff. So CELC has really allowed him to integrate his learning.
Since so much more time is devoted to each student, speaking and listening skills are continually being built. Students feel safe enough to fully be themselves, providing for ongoing, authentic social interactions. This not only builds skills, but also allows for each student to get to know themselves, the material, and each other very well. CELC's classroom may be an open field, an artist studio, or even a train car. While traveling to Virginia for our sailing adventure, We had math class on Amtrak and literature circle on the deck of a 46-foot ketch. Students are studying both in and out of the classroom as part of the program. Being able to learn in the world emphasizes the message that learning can take place everywhere.
They have 2 field trips a week, and to a farm, an organic farm, a working farm, to Long Wharf Theater, to all different kinds of places in the state of Connecticut and even outside of the state of Connecticut.
I like the fact that it's not the standard kind of teaching. It involves all your senses a lot more. Like, you get to do things with your hands, not just seeing them done, you can do them.
I really like all the adventures we go through, like being at Rob's and the sailing trip and working outside with the garden and all the other animals and chickens. It really helps me connect with the outer world instead of just an in-school setting.
Because CELC does so much traveling, he really was able to get to know his peers in all kinds of situations.
It was just kind of a small group doing big things. There was this kind of oneness that really made it much easier to do these huge group experiences. It just really worked together.
I see her asking questions at school now, in high school, and being able to speak to teachers on a academic level that really shows the teacher what she does and doesn't understand. And I think she's come full circle for being that shy kid in the back of the room.
An adolescent will not succeed every time he or she tries something. That would be unrealistic. The goal is to increase the chances for success. By actively participating in discovery, students' confidence levels increase, and there is a tangible, recognizable difference in how they approach their activities. It is this confidence upon which they can rely. And so the next time they do something, they come to rely on themselves, which starts to replace the lengthy list of self-doubt. Middle school has always been a challenge for youngsters and parents. Today, the challenge seems even greater, with problems like texting, bullying, and growing up too soon social situations. CELC is an educational setting in Branford that offers a middle school education unlike any other, allowing a young person to find the motivation for learning and to feel capable and confident during this challenging time of life. The Connecticut Experiential Learning Center was founded to make the middle school years what they must be, a time and a place where young people discover the thrill of learning, master academic subjects, make good friends, and understand themselves. The Connecticut Experiential Learning Center enables students to build confidence and competence and thrive and be joyful during these years. CELC is middle school at its best.